Otto von Bismarck. A name that echoes throughout history, conjuring images of iron will, diplomatic dexterity, and the sheer audacity to reshape the world as he saw fit. But who was this man, this Iron Chancellor, who orchestrated one of the most dramatic transformations in European history? Today, we'll step into the tumultuous 19th century and explore the life of Otto von Bismarck, the master strategist and architect who forged a new world order. Our story begins on April 1st, 1815. Born into a noble family in the Prussian countryside of Schönhausen, Bismarck's early life was far removed from the realm of high politics. As a young man, he was bold, rebellious, even reckless, a student more notorious for his dueling scars and penchant for partying than his scholarly achievements. But beneath that brash exterior lay an intellect as sharp as the sabers he clashed in duels. When he entered politics in his mid-30s, the world had no idea what was in store. By the mid-19th century, Europe was a volatile mosaic of kingdoms, empires, and republics teetering on the edge of chaos. Germany, fragmented into dozens of states, was little more than a geopolitical chessboard for rival powers like Austria and France. It's here that Otto von Bismarck rose as a force of nature. Appointed as Prime Minister of Prussia in 1862 by King Wilhelm I, Bismarck was given a mandate and a mess. Political divisions threatened to paralyze Prussia, and Germany's fractured identity seemed hopeless. But Bismarck didn't believe in obstacles. He believed in power. His philosophy, famously summed up in one phrase, would become his hallmark. The great questions of the day will not be settled by speeches and majority votes. That was the mistake of 1848, but by blood and iron. From the moment he took office, Bismarck wielded the machinery of power like a craftsman with his tools. His first task, solidifying Prussia's dominance amid the countless German principalities. The key, warfare and diplomacy. In 1864, he led Prussia into war with Denmark over the territories of Schleswig and Holstein. Victory wasn't just about land, it was about positioning. 2 years later, Bismarck outmaneuvered Austria, pitting Prussia against its rival in the Austro-Prussian War. The stunningly swift victory reshaped the German political landscape, cementing Prussia's dominance and sidelining Austria's influence in German affairs. As Germany's first chancellor, Bismarck faced a new set of challenges. His goal, to maintain the delicate balance of power he had tailored so meticulously. Through a web of alliances, treaties, and rivalries, Bismarck's foreign policy became a high-stakes game of chess. The dual alliance with Austria-Hungary, the creation of the League of the Three Emperors, a rapprochement with Russia, all were designed to prevent conflict and solidify Germany's position. His most audacious move came in 1878 at the Congress of Berlin, where Bismarck mediated disputes among Europe's greatest powers, earning the nickname the Honest Broker. But make no mistake, every deal, every handshake served Germany's interests first. Domestically, Bismarck's rule was equally shrewd and ruthless. He launched an anti-Catholic campaign known as the Kulturkampf, aiming to curb the Church's influence over politics. He waged political battles against socialists, fearing their revolutionary ideas. Yet, in a paradox typical of Bismarck, he also pioneered social welfare programs, introducing health insurance and pensions to undermine socialist support. Every move Bismarck made was calculated, every compromise a piece in his grand strategy. But power is fickle, even for the mightiest. In 1890, at the height of his influence, Otto von Bismarck was dismissed by Kaiser Wilhelm II, a younger ruler eager to assert his own authority. Bismarck's final years were spent in quiet retirement, writing memoirs and watching from afar as his carefully balanced political order unraveled. So what is Bismarck's legacy? He was hailed as a genius and condemned as a tyrant. He secured Germany's place as a European powerhouse, but his policies sowed seeds of distrust and rivalry that some argue contributed to the outbreak of World War I. His manipulations gave Germany unity, but at the cost of deep divisions. He was, in short, a man of contradictions, bold yet cautious, idealistic yet pragmatic, relentless yet calculating. But isn't that what makes Bismarck's story so compelling? He wasn't just the architect of power, he was a reflection of power itself. Complex, dangerous, transformative. Today, as we look back on Otto von Bismarck's life, one thing becomes clear. His legacy is not simply one of triumph or failure. It's a testament to the power of vision, strategy, and the indomitable will to shape history. And in the end, Isn't that what truly makes a figure like Bismarck unforgettable?